evening, good evening. Hello, hello. Let's see, why don't we have audio? It looks like it's getting the game, but I gotta restart this stream. Hold on. Und schon sind wir wieder da. Okay. Wir müssen die Kamera woanders hin tun. Tun wir es hier mal dahin. Ich glaube, das ist gut. Das gleiche machen wir hier auch. Sieht gut aus. So. Welche Herausforderung? Mikrofon ist noch da. Gut. Achtung. Let me in!
Holy maiden. Go. Thank you.
Do it then, executioner.
You heard him.
I curse you to live in eternal pain.
Please, grant me release. When will this ever end?
Come. Fulfill your duty.
What are you trying to do with me?
I have aged.
Die Zeit ist gekommen, dass ich dem Ruf von Thanatos folge und ihr ins Reich reise.
And journey the final resting.
Die letzte Ruhestätte eines jeden Aidoiners.
You're not that old yet. You still have many, many years ahead of you.
No. I'm already dead. For I have come to fear my declining health and impending death. Casteress, will you give me one last chance to charge? Child, it was I've always known that you have doubts.
I never.
Indeed. We essentially abducted you. Yet you can end any sinful life with just a touch.
I'll never do that. It doesn't matter how lightly the Idonians take death, or how readily they accept it.
I knew I was right about you. I've taught you and cared for you as my own daughter all this time because of this blessing that's been within the eyes of an Idonian. You can only live your life, and when you do, even if
No.
come now. It's time. Show me that you are a fitting hope. Come now. It's time. I've already taught you all I know. Show me that you are a fitting holy maiden. At least that you...
May death protect us!
Relax. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
This was the last time I followed her command. The executioner, who had seen too much death, died the same way as everyone. Elder Amunet, the person who tried to teach me, I have nothing but respect. I erected a cenotaph in her honor in the marshes outside Idonia's city walls with the others. It was a long, long journey. I heard so many discussions. It seems the most terrible darkness in this world. Everyone did a disappeared titan become the deepest fear of humankind? And why do they haunt my dreams? I continued my travels to seek an answer. Initially, I was running away. Then, I started searching for it. I just want to know if my touch, if my embrace, can do more than taking things away. Can I make anything? Can I leave anything behind?
I don't want to die. Please, that fucking useless, let me go. I don't want to die, please. I don't want mercy like this. Just let me go. I need to. I don't.
I hate these icy hands.
Get it over with. End its suffering. The Reaper has blessed your hands. Only you can grant them peace. Embrace death. Walk alongside it.
Watching death summon, crossing into their domain. I must go too. I don't fear it, just I have some regrets. Watching people leave this world again and again, it must be lonely for you. You must want to desperately embrace them before they go. I can't. These hands, they're too cold. But Big Sister Castoris, your hands are so warm. Just like anyone else's. So go on. Don't hold back.
Give me a warm hug.
Can hands like these really be warm?
On the day that Ornyx's trial ended, you must have had many questions. I felt just as confused. Why, as someone from beyond the sky, were you so cruelly dragged into Amphorius's fate? I wished I could take action, but no matter how hard I try, I cannot simply interact with the living as ordinary people do. Even when we brushed against each other unintentionally in the grove. And it was obvious that nothing had happened. When an almost unattainable hope finally welled up in my heart. When I thought that perhaps my touch would no longer bring sorrow, fate declared to me, it wasn't that the curse of death had finally been lifted, but that your soul no longer belonged to this world. And there was nothing left for my hands to take. Nothing. And did I really think this time would be any different? It's not that I don't understand this reality. Just that I'm unwilling to accept it. Having walked such a long road, I am still unable to find the answer to life and death. I am resigned to eternal despair. Anything I wish to hold on to, death will inevitably wrest from my grasp. From that moment on, I lacked the courage to confirm it again. Until Ornyx laid bare the cruel truth before us.
Hi, Palkio, how are you? Damn, that's a hard story. It's kinda sad. Not just kinda, that is sad. Holy. They're making such good content.
Perhaps I might have one last chance. Long ago, Trinan read a prophecy to me. At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips. And I found no surprise in it, for her words sounded not like a foretelling, but a perfect reflection of my past. Embraces in this world are born of reunions. Yet, my touch speaks only of farewells. And yet, things have taken a turn for the better. Now that I can finally have an audience with Thanatos, perhaps I can rewrite the meaning of that fated prophecy. I have no reason not to give it my all, for your sake, and for my own. With that, I won't have any regrets.
She is giving me a gift.
Let's put that aside for the moment. We've arrived. I want to retrieve a small gift I specially prepared for you. I made it myself, like the trinket I gave Lady Trian. I want to leave something for everyone, if possible. The journey to seek an audience with the Death Titan cannot be an easy one. I want to make full use of every moment I have before we depart, so that I don't have any regrets.
This sounds scary.
Perhaps you can have a look at it first. You don't have to take it if you don't like it. Look, it's right there.
Where?
Huh? Where did it go? What's going on? Just some handcrafted trinkets. Well, things that shouldn't catch the eye of thieves anyways. What's this?
Now my favorite character is coming. Cipher.
The coin of Zagreus and a slate. So it's her. No doubt about it. This is her favorite symbol.
I love her. I totally love her. And the voice actress is so good.
It's Lady Cipher, the demigod of Zagreus whom Lady Aglaia had spoken of. She's a master thief who's left legendary tales all over Amphorius. So many years have passed, yet she's still announcing herself in such a crass manner. Let's just do as the slate says and look for Lady Cipher. Right there.
Not that I'm playing Cipher already.
Sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting.
But now I'm playing her quest. Ah, ich freue mich drauf.
This is a trick she left for us.
So the right one says both are true. The left one says the right one is lying. Means if the right one is true and says the left one is true, means the right one is lying. So I'm repairing the left one.
She's incorrigible. Follow me.
Let's see if it was right or wrong.
Is the right one. We must pursue her. Lady Cipher, please come on out.
You're still careless as ever. Shouldn't you keep such a precious gift near your bosom?
Since you know it's a gift for someone else, please give it back to me. Stop hiding among the people and letting the wind carry your voice.
Now, since I know it's a gift, that just means I need to milk its worth. The children of the wind never stay for long in one place. Unless your offer is tempting enough to still the wind. What say you?
Name your price. I'll give you however much you want. I'm sorry. Bargaining is really not my forte.
No wonder they call you Princess Homebody. Why don't you two come over to my place? It'll make a better venue for proper business discussions. You can find where I live through the winds I've sown. Right.
Piece of cake. I can do that even if I can only sense your soul.
Alright, I'll see you there. Oh, by the way, everyone cool with me collecting a deposit before we reach an agreement, right? Now, come this way.
Where did my dew of divine blood go?
She's incorrigible. Follow me.
Da muss ich hoch. Da war das.
Here we are.
Over here! Over here! No, not that way! This way! Come on. If I really wanted to hide, you'd never find me. So relax, you two. No need to get your hackles up. I'm not that scary, am I? Meow. a show with the meowing. Some people might have been into that a millennium ago, but it's long since gone out of style. Loosen up, buddy. Shall we get down to business?
Give me the jewelry piece first, or everything's off the table.
The materials are nothing to wow at, but the workmanship is superb, as always. You're still skilled as ever, even after all this time. You've put a lot of heart into this one.
Mind your own business.
Oh, come now. Don't be so upset. Relax. Relax. Look, isn't the view here just great? You can see what everyone is doing and where they're going, and they won't even know you're here. Now that we've broken the ice, let's get to the point. Everything I've said so far has been a joke. I'm inviting you two here for 3 things. 1. The seamstress found me and wants me to take you to Styxia to look for the Death Titan. 2. The Council of Elders also found me and wants me to make sure the core flame of Thanatos ends up in their hands. Of course, I may keep a low profile, but I'm still a bona fide demigod. And last but not least, I'm telling you that I'm not interested in doing either of those things. Don't go look for the Death Titan. The end.
Hi Sky, how are you?
Oh, this is some high quality stuff. And this room is full of it. How much are these worth, Did you get all this through that Aranova gimmick?
Some of it is family fortune, while the rest came from my business as a dressmaster. Don't liken the flame chase work to your shady dealings.
Wow. I should have busted down your door instead of going around like a thief. Well, Spill. Why are you giving me so much money?
Payment for doing work. You're worth this much.
Did you forget my stance to all this? I thought I made myself very clear.
You wish to run away. Run away from your responsibilities, from the prophecy, and from your destiny. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. I understand this prophecy weighs on you immensely. That is why I have never approached the demigod of trickery for running away. But I need you right now, so don't turn me down.
You know, maybe the gods got your tongue with their golden threads, Aglaya. I'm not hearing any sincerity in your words. Give me a reason why you're bowing your noble head to me.
We lost Trian.
Oh.
The divine power of passages is running out. I need another demigod to escort Casterus and help her fulfill her lifelong wish.
Oh, I get it now. You're sending Casterus to her death. And you want me to die with her.
This is Casterus's own request. I have never seen her so determined.
She brought this up herself? You're not pulling my leg.
She's also made up her mind to leave her confused past behind. As will you, Cipher, when you finally make up your mind.
Don't be so sure. Time is hard in the likes of you and I. But Casterus remains pure as driven snow. She can always turn back before the end, you know? Maybe she'll remember Trian's sacrifice. Maybe she'll remember the countless martyred Chrysos heirs. Maybe she'll remember you. With your one foot in the grave. I ain't as optimistic as you about what she'll want to do. Tell you what. Why don't I take this room of treasures as a security deposit? And we make a bet.
Go on.
I bet she'll change her mind and turn back. Now, if I lose, I'll do what you want me to do. Return this deposit to you. Plus, giving you another room full of treasures. How does that sound?
You sound like you have all the confidence in the world. In that case, let's make a pact with those conditions. I hope you're prepared to lose it all.
In conclusion, I want to win. So I hope you two can give up on going to Styxia. I'll give all the treasures in that room to you. And you can split it between yourselves however you want. What do you think? Tempting, right?
Tempting. Don't worry, Sky. No worries. How are you?
Oh, please. Dear great mystery, I'm not giving you broken seashells people use in the markets millennia ago. I'm giving you gold. Pure, solid gold. It's a hard currency. You know what that means, right?
It's not about the value of the reward. If we don't find the Death Titan, her soul will...
Oh?
I can't go into the details, but we have to go to Styxia.
I really don't get how. Princess, homebody, you keep talking about needing to find Thanatos, about getting rid of your curse, and you don't care about anything else. But did you ever live for your own pleasure? Even for just one day?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying, contrary to your beliefs, Aglaia didn't take you in just so you can die for her Aranova.
The flame chase journey walks hand in hand with sacrifices. Isn't that why you're always running away from Lady Aglaia?
Fine. Never mind. We all have our own problems. I ain't gonna say anything anymore. It's not like I was gonna honor that bet anyway. But listen to me. Styxia is no tourist destination. Sure, the treasures buried in there are 10, no, 50 times richer than Aglaia's vault. Yet, I've never been there. And I never plan to. Because even a demigod can't be sure they can walk out of that place alive. And now I'm supposed to escort you to Styxia. Sure. Pay up. You know, you're not wrong. At least it's part of my responsibilities.
I don't like this. However, I have lived a longer life than most people. Though I'm not as good at doing business as Lady Aglaia, I still have some savings. I can give them all to you.
Then how are you going to live the rest of your life?
Then I'll give you 90. No, 80%.
Well, don't mind if I do. 80% of Castrus's savings and a bottle of dew of divine blood. Not a bad trade. Okay. I didn't know you hold grudges. Great mystery. Here, catch.
Be careful with that.
A minor change in plans, though. Don't go to the bath tomorrow. Come look for me at Akama's city gates instead.
So, why are you changing the meeting place?
Oh, nothing. Nothing, really. Just a bit scared of the seamstress's frosty face. I wouldn't stay a second longer in Akama if it were up to me. Well, now that we've struck a deal, why don't I give you guys a lift back? It's gonna be a long ride. So have a good rest.
Yeah, I enjoy Cipher so much.
Where am I?
But I think the story is hard.
My room? This is cool. It was Cipher.
Yeah.
Never mind. It's getting late.
Not a good sign to be empty-handed.
This is Castrus's gift.
You can't get rich by waiting.
Let's warp one time. Oh, I could pull Serene, but I wanna pull here because I hope for Seal to come home. And 10 more. Sadly not. So I could pull for Cyrene. I could pull for Castorize, who I really want to have, actually. But I want to have both. And I know I will get her because my pity is at the moment at, I think, 75. And I lost the last 50-50. Yeah, 15 times 5, it's on 73. I don't know. I want her, but I don't want her. Maybe I'll pull later. I think I can teleport. I have some healers, but I hardly use healers. I'm honest with you. Oh, there she is.
Bright and sunny. Just the weather for farewells. You are here. trio team is the best set up to reach the finals. No need, I already told her. She's fine with it. You sure know how to put me in a spot, Casteress. I need to travel with you, but I can't touch you. What a bother.
Sorry.
Aw, I was just teasing. Don't take it to heart. Did you know that the legends say you have to put an oval into the mouth of the dead or over their eyes if you want them to successfully cross the river of souls and enter the nether realm? That's the fairy fare for entering the nether realm. However, I honestly won't ask you to pay this time. I'll pay. And then we'll just have to go through the motions.
Don't worry. It's not a lot.
All right, pass me the coin. It's time to get the gods' powers going. A fleet-footed trip to the nether realm. Here we come. Oh, one last thing before we go. I gotta give you this piece of advice, especially to you, Princess Homebody. You can't catch the wind by waiting. You only live once, so make the most of every moment you have. Get ready. Be steady. Hi, your turn. Don't be nervous. After all, it'll be gone in the blink of an eye. All done. Bye-bye.
Are you feeling all right?
She's so cool. I love her.
She's the demigod of trickery. When she flips the coin of whimsy into the air, she gains incredible speed that lets her travel anywhere in an instant. Just like how she clearly had no intention of lingering here for even a second longer.
Don't worry. Mem's here to help.
Mem's here to help.
I don't think I even meet the height requirement for the ticket, so I won't need one, right?
This is Styxia, the city of dragons and waves. Anaxa hypothesizes that the missing Thanatos is somewhere in these ruins. This is the land of their birth. Or perhaps of their death. Anaxa had used a secret alchemical art to temporarily fuse his soul with Circe's and Kephae. And when he was on the verge of death, he was pulled by Thanatos and caught a glimpse of the flowing river of souls. This alchemy, considered a sacrilegious act, might actually make the souls of mortals and titans attract each other. Even though Thanatos has been missing for 1,000 years, and even their followers haven't been able to find them. Perhaps that special attraction could summon them here.
Oh, so are we going to use that Philosopher's Stone to conjure the Titan?
I guess that's the only way. The only leads we have now are the name of this city and the fairy tale about the dragon.
Thanatos is even more mysterious than I am.
Indeed. Even one as erudite as Anaxa could only point us to this place, and no further. We will be entering the unknown as soon as we take our first steps. I believe that, rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option.
I listened and I heard it, but I made the volume louder, so should be good now. But thanks for telling me.
Go back whence you came. Go back. Ahead lies the realm of the dead. What a beautiful butterfly. Is it?
This is a eulogistic butterfly. They are found in places where many have met their demise. In Idonia, some think of them as manifestations of Thanatos' benevolence. By turning the lingering obsessions of the deceased into these creatures, it is as if the Titan has made life into a specimen. Others think of them as Thanatos' messengers that guide the departed to the nether realm.
The second theory sounds more believable. After all, the things they're saying are rather, direct.
Perhaps. But the fact that we're able to hear their whispers proves that we're these shadowy figures. Are they illusions reflected by the River of Souls?
Mommy told us to go ahead first, but she's still not here yet. 1, 2, 3. I don't even know how many days have passed. Perhaps Mommy will be back once you finish counting the days on all 10 fingers. 1, 2, 3. It's been much longer than 10 days since we left Mommy.
Strange. For reflections in the River of Souls, they seem oddly animated.
Looks creepy.
Want to buy any fish?
Huh? He can see us?
Wait. More living people. I'm not selling my fish to living people. You lot are too shameless. Buying fish without paying. If I ever see her again, I will.
Could it be that you're all dead souls that never achieved rest?
The nether realm does not exist. Titan rejects you. Me. So, do you want to buy any fish?
But there aren't any fish nearby.
Are the fish gone? The people are gone too. I can only keep selling fish. So, do you want to buy any fish?
Apologies. I don't have much in the way of savings, but perhaps there's another way for me to release you from your suffering. Please relax. May you fall asleep peacefully amid a gentle field of flowers.
This
aren't illusions. They're the souls of the deceased. They're supposed to reach the end of the west wind by floating down the river of souls. Yet, they have floundered upon the shoals of the stream, unable to move forward. Did Thanatos reject them? Or perhaps they didn't really die at all? I have no idea. This circumstance is completely unprecedented. Hang on. Didn't he say more living people? So that means he's seen other members of the living apart from us? Could it be that these souls are stuck here due to someone's deceit?
If something is done out of goodwill, are you really gonna call it deceit?
Cipher?
Goodwill? I can't see anything good out of... Wait a minute. Lady Cipher?
That's me. I still belong to the land of the living as of now. Thank you very much.
Could it be that you are the living being that those souls met?
I couldn't take their behavior anymore. So I stole some things here and made up some lies there. Just trying to give them something to look forward to, you know?
It's because of vile living creatures like you that we're being misunderstood by all of them.
What else am I supposed to do? You can see the mess this place is in. These poor souls are denied by the Netherrealm. So now they're stuck in a few brief moments of their life. Unable to move forward or back. Did you see those two blacksmiths on the way? They've been here for as long as the sun's been around, wailing over and over about casting a shield. Styxia is so freaky.
Then why have you come back, Lady Cipher?
Hey, I'm not here to aid your adventure. I hate water more than anything else in this world. Especially that stinky river of souls. But, I just discovered some stuff before I left. And I reckon you should know about it. It's about that boy who defied death. I found traces of him here.
Lord Mighty?
Oh, right! That's his name. Well, now you know. As for whether that info is actually useful, that's for you lot to figure out. So long, Princess Homebody. So long, Grey Mystery.
Huh? She disappeared just like that?
Lady Cipher has always been a free spirit. In any case, she has brought us some valuable information. If Lord Mighty is also somewhere along the river shoals right now, then he will certainly become our signpost. After all, he's different from those wandering souls. He will find his way, even in the realm of the dead.
Don't worry, it's time for me to shine. Ornyx's rune of recollection is nearby. Use prayers to return the river to before it got flooded.
I love the voice actress of Cipher. I just love her.
Hey, over here!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Ornyx's miracle has appeared.
Amazing! It's like we're inside a giant bubble. Even the river got parted.
Always checking for treasures.
The kittens are gonna eat well tonight.
Okay, puzzle. Okay, with 7 it has to be here. 1, 2, 3. Four, 5. No. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that can't be true. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Okay, should work. Here we go.
Huh. So this path actually didn't exist back then?
Free stuff is always the best.
No, it wasn't that hard.
Stream 4. Lean forward.
What's this? Another treasure? One. There's number 2. And there's number 3. There. I think that's it. Yeah, this should be it.
Stream 4.
Another puzzle. Okay, that's harder. Yeah, this one is harder. There we are.
Come on. Can you please make it harder next time?
Don't want to continue the mission yet. What is here?
I am the Titan of Fortune!
Where is the spear? Where did it go? There. Wait, where is it?
the looks of it, you must be the foreign warriors that the Queen had mentioned, right? Since the current campaign requires the utmost care, I wasn't able to make time to welcome all of you. Please, forgive me.
Foreign warriors?
A priestess, a warrior, and a divine beast. You look identical to the blessed saviors that the Queen described.
What?
A campaign? Who are you campaigning against?
Nobody knows, as of now. Of the scouts that went ahead, only one has managed to return. He says that the land ahead is a forbidden land that should not be approached, as it is the doorway between the netherworld and the mortal realm. As for the rest of the scouts, they've completely lost their souls and are decaying by the day. While there is still dissension within the city, the scholars agree that this calamity was so unprecedented.
An unprecedented calamity. Could it be death?
It seems that you have indeed heard about this. Well, death is just one of the possibilities. It's too early to come to a definitive conclusion.
A world that has never seen death. Looks like these people lived in the era Chrysia before the Calamity Titans descended upon the land. May I ask, where is the scout who managed to come back?
Though he returned to Styxia, he only had enough left in him to last no more than half a day. However, it was his intel that convinced us to rally together. He said that he witnessed the demonic specter of an evil dragon at that treacherous land. The apparition opened its giant maw and devoured everything in sight, and thus brought Styxia that thing called death.
Styxia. An evil dragon that brings death.
It all sounds rather familiar. Wait, wasn't this part of that fable?
Sir, could I ask how the Queen and Princess are doing?
The Queen? By the looks of it, you must be the foreign warriors that the Queen had mentioned, right?
Oh, it's the same lines. Looks like he's still trapped in the moments before his death.
Leave it to me. Sir, the war ended long ago. Styxia no longer exists.
Styxia is no more? This cannot stand! Newcomers, hurry up and go take your positions!
Oh, looks like it's difficult for this gentleman to accept reality.
Sir, I am the Maiden of War, sent here by the Queen herself. If you accept my blessing, then today's battle will be smooth sailing.
Maiden of War? I've never heard of this. There's little time to waste. Please don't take too long.
Don't worry. I'm typically unwilling to prolong such a moment.
Is it over? Have we won?
Cass, oh, are you all right?
I'm fine. I just didn't expect that I would still have to embalm others, even in the realm of the dead. Is this a remnant of his soul?
Free stuff is always the best.
Well then, why should I place my trust in you? Holy maiden from afar.
Wait, this is... I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Since the prophecy has already pronounced your name as Chrysos, heir of death, Akima ought to treat you as an esteemed guest. However, you seem to have no intentions of concealing your involvement with the Council of Elders, while most likely being aware of my issues against them.
I cannot deny your claim. It was the Council that offered this room to me, and they had only one request. They want the curse of death to be completely subjugated to your will. I was agreeable to that request.
But why?
I am unable to rid myself of this innate curse. However, from this day onward, I shall use it according to your will. I will never make any superfluous moves on my own.
I see. So that is how they plan to control the Flame Chase journey. They have shifted the heavy responsibility of granting death over to me. If I ever become obsessed with executing people, they will then have ample reason to terminate the Chrysos heir's journey.
And yet, you seem to... not mind.
That's because the fate that we were born with is a burden far heavier than that of an individual's life. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but tidy up your precious garments and come with me. Akima welcomes you, Casterus.
I didn't think we'd find vestiges of memory here. Maybe the...
Perhaps, but I do not need a reminder from them. This memory is one that I will never forget. I really want to repay her for that trust. But why would this memory appear right now? Is this really Orynyx's power?
Could these dead monsters actually be...
If Lady Cipher is to be believed, this could be the handiwork of Lord Mighty.
Why are the Black Tide monsters here too? Can they swim in the River of Souls?
Even Thanatos wouldn't be able to accept Black Tide monsters into their realm. These traces seem to suggest that anybody who trespasses upon death will pay a heavy price. Since the realm of the dead must remain peaceful, it's imperative that we rid the place of such discordant noise. Please stay back. Let me deal with these enemies.
Come to me!
Stand still.
You can't run!
Relax.
This combat need... This is double speed.
I thought she's taken care of, but no, I have to.
Time for a buzz.
Cutting the net.
What a big haul. I'll be back.
The path ahead is blocked by the River of Souls again.
In that case, let's go back to the past. This miracle sure is handy.
This is yet another aspect of a Titan's divine power.
Always checking for treasures.
Free stuff is over. If Don Hung was around, he'd definitely definitely be able to raise the waters of the River of Souls into the sky.
If Lady Hycelens was still alive, I think she might be able to do that too.
Another puzzle. It has to go to blue in 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Three, 4, 5, 6. Let's try there. Easiest solution.
The kittens are gonna eat well tonight.
Oh, another puzzle. Nice. This time it was easier.
You seem to be able to discern both the past and the future.
existence. Indeed, my downtrodden fellow, your sorrow and joy are but means for me to amuse myself. I will at least derive some comfort. If all the tears that I had shed were determined by some mightier being above. It's...
Oh, this place. There must have been a beautiful courtyard in the past.
It looks really beautiful.
Please excuse me. I am but a scholar from a distant land who had the misfortune of falling into the River of Souls and turned into a member of the dead.
This one seems to know that she's already dead.
Oh, I was merely speculating. But it seems I was right. And you... I recognize you. You're the Holy Maiden of Death from Idonia, right?
I'm sorry. I cannot bring you back to life. However, should you desire it, I can end your prolonged limbo.
I'm well aware of that. Even if you were able to revive me, I would never choose that option. That's because I didn't fall into the River of Souls by accident. Instead, I leaped into it to seek...
Why?
If you could see the life I've led, then you would not reproach me so. My life was far too miserable. But I did not expect things to stay the same even in death. What a joke. In escaping my mortal life, I've entered a millennium of pain instead. Circe's above. What cowards humans are. For we fear both life and death simultaneously.
I'm sorry. I'm also powerless to answer that question.
That's all right, Holy Maiden. At least you are able to respond to me. Please, grant me death. Circe's above. Does this count as thinking till the moment I die?
I have seen too many farewells. Her distress is quite commonplace. There are those who will end their lives over what seems to be the smallest of worries. For some people, this power that I possess is a blessing rather than a curse.
That's a fucking curse, that's not a blessing. And hi Jessica, welcome.
But I never managed to convince myself of that.
How was your stream?
Cass, are you still trying to create a world without death?
Yes, because when placed under time's vast scales, there is no worry in this world that cannot be solved. This is a wish that I've held for almost a millennium. My mind might have changed once upon a time, if people manage to strike up a friendship with me. But I've never been more firm in my conviction. Now that I've learned about your near-death state, it is my duty to wipe death from the face of this world.
We already had some moments with Cipher, and it was so funny. But the story of Castorize, so that other lady, is so sad. I'm not taking the coin. Fuck you. You really missed the enemy. It was like 2 minutes or so. Really good content this game is doing.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Mommy, kill her.
You can't run.
Relax.
Slow motion, just for you.
Time to say bye. Boom.
I'll take it on.
Stand still.
Found me.
Relax.
Can I have fun? Let him.
Give me the treasure. Thank you. Goodbye.
Stream forward. Gleam both blades.
Always what? Dragon bone. Okay. Always first loot before you go through a gate. You never know if you're coming back or not. I was already thinking of... Oh. Man, it's so beautiful. Chinese companies just can do games and game design.
Wow, this place is so spacious. Is this the kingdom's vault? Oh, broken stairs, blocked paths. This place is gonna fall down soon. Do we need to enter that doorway to climb even higher? There seems to be a person. Oh, more like a soul guarding it.
But how should we get up there?
And we got another puzzle.
The path is blocked yet again.
Oryx's 8 always appears in times like this. How convenient. Look, there's even a platform lift over there.
Oh well, you got blocked fast. Must be sad. So I gotta go up.
Stream forward. The gleam of old blades.
A chest of the past has been left behind, but none of its treasures remain inside.
I'm crying.
Oh yeah, she can do that. Right. We can walk between past and present. Thank God there's a treasure. I thought I'm going there just for no reason. Oh, by the way, did you check Apex today already? The event began.
Wait, what if the miracle suddenly loses its effect?
That would be bad.
Do you really want me to answer that?
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Yeah, I mean, they somehow didn't make a real trailer or so, so no wonder you missed that. So I can... Oh. So like this, and there it is. I'm not sure if I have time in the morning, but yeah, we should grind again.
Seek, and you will find.
I'm playing this game way too much. Way too much. Oh, I can change direction. What is there? Ah, don't worry too much about it.
Stream forward.
There are people and I've never seen they did content yet, so...
Don't forget to let your friends in on the
You're good, Chi. Oh, puzzle time. Oh god, this looks hard. I would assume this goes here, this... Ah.
Life is a puzzle in and of itself. Seek, and you will find.
Why are there so many guards?
Scream forth, the gleam of all things.
Give me. I think I'm done here now. And what is this? Oh yeah, there's another one.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
So up there and back up there. And then I gotta go through here, right? Yes, good, good, good. Then this little bug, come here. And now I'm really through everything.
Don't come near me!
Huh? Why does he look so panicked? Did the black tide monsters frighten him? Or is he actually scared of his own extraordinary power?
There's no need to be alarmed. We're just passing by the area. See? None of us look threatening.
You have a point. Although, while this might once have been the royal vault, it's since been plundered empty. So please go away right this instant.
You've misunderstood us. We simply heard your shouts as we were passing by, then decided to come over to find out what happened.
My goodness. Did I really yell out loud? How rude of me. I'm sorry to have bothered you. I merely saw a warrior. While that spirit didn't harm me, his blows really packed a hefty punch.
A warrior?
Midday.
Could it be?
Wait a minute. You seem to be quite different from him. Are you actually alive? How can you walk around here while alive?
It's a long story. We're here to seek an audience with Thanatos.
Thanatos? Who's that?
Is it possible that he's also living in the era before death descended?
Death? Could it be that you are here to defeat the evil dragon Pollux?
Pollux? Is that the embodiment of No. Death?
According to the warriors under the Centurion's command, that evil dragon has been dead for quite a while. The curse that condemns people to death didn't originate from it, but they saw a girl within the dragon's embrace, and she is the true Reaper.
Pray tell, where is that girl right now?
I've heard that the Queen spared no effort in bringing her back to the castle. Her Majesty intends to control all of Amphorius with this unprecedented power. As for whether this rumor is true, well, no one knows.
You have my thanks for the invaluable insight that you've given us. Please, treat this touch as a token of my gratitude.
You... Are you... Thank you.
This is his.
Then you granted him death? That isn't like you. You would have refused, even if I commanded you to do so.
I don't know. I did it out of sympathy, believing that I wouldn't be racked with agony, but I am still in a state of turmoil.
Sympathy? Sympathy for that youth who triumphed in every battle?
That young man was favored by Talantin, who taught him a move that will defeat any mortal enemy with a single blow and emerge victorious every time. He could rely on that move to always achieve victory during Era Chrysia. However, now that death has descended upon the mortal realm, that divine swordplay also means he can...
You feel that he's similar to you?
Yes. Since he can never be inferior to others in martial combat, death would be the inevitable outcome every time he strikes. That's why he approached me and pleaded.
You are perhaps feeling lost from making your peace with death in so abrupt a manner.
I have not made peace with death. I've seen the people of Idonia stand tall and proud in the face of death. Even before the fated finale arrived, they were already content with the lives that they'd lived. They had such proud expressions. Expressions that made me believe death would be an insult to these mortals if the concept is truly a power that a god had carelessly cast. Perhaps death's authority was never meant to exist in this world.
I won't refute your beliefs for now, but would you be interested in listening to a story of mine?
Let's listen to a story.
It's a fairy tale from foreign lands, told by the person who brought you to me in that ice field long ago. A tale told by the Queen of Styxia.
What? But wait a minute. That means the girl born in the dragon's embrace, the personification of death these souls talked about. That's you, Cass?
I've already had an inkling for a while now. But I honestly have no memories of Styxia. My memories only begin after Amunet brought me to Idonia.
I mean, her ultimate is really cool. That's why I'm thinking about pulling her. But I don't know.
Don't look back. Keep moving forward. Always.
It's yet another eulogistic butterfly.
Shut up. Just shut up. Even if that girl is evil, there's no reason for you to absolve that monster. It was the both of them, who trapped us in this crevice between life and death.
Don't be scared. They haven't noticed us at all.
I mean, those people here are not dead. Neither are they are alive.
How
How can I hit you? Oh, I know. I shouldn't stay on her. Since you know her and you rewatched the trailer,
Oh, this
is not good.
Living ones?
Stream 4.
Don't you dare to attack me. First we're looting, we'll be right back. That dragon seems to be dead, but I'm not sure about that. Oh, that dude again. Anyway, what you doing?
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Let's talk to bro. What's wrong?
Oh, could you be the scions of Styxia? Did you hear about the great work that I'm doing here? And have thus arrived to give me the last material that I need for transmutation?
Great work?
Have you heard of the great name of Pollux, perchance?
No.
You don't have to describe it like that, miss.
You have? Then that's good. During the age of myth, a time likely before your birth, I was the unsurpassed zenith of alchemy that none could reach. On the shoals of the river of...
But didn't that dragon already bring death to the world?
Oh, looks like you don't know the whole picture. Well, it's true that the missing girl can grant death to mortals. Pollux, the one who delivered her onto this world, makes it so that humankind cannot die.
So, it's just... This is my guess. The deceased are supposed to drift down the River of Souls until they reach the end.
That's right. That's why it's imperative that I bring the dragon back to the mortal realm and make it soar the skies again. I have long since prepared my alchemical matrix in the tower. Although, I am still missing the most crucial material of all. That final ingredient, the final sacrifice, is none other than the girl who lives out her days with death.
Huh? What's going on? You didn't touch him, did you?
I know that I am no longer capable of carrying out that task. Take this, all of you, and please fulfill that great undertaking on my behalf.
This... We had been inebriated in Fagusa's feast for too long before we began to seek divine bestowed death, so that we could be freed from the whims of fate. However, that brought doom. Instead of summoning a supreme god, we encountered a monster that cut off the River of Souls. That detestable dragon Pollux denied all the dead from the gates of the nether realm, unable to rest in peace. These departed spirits engulfed Styxia. That child is the only... Please, you must nurture her to adulthood and prevent her from experiencing all of the suffering that...
I promise that I will care for her as a mother. That I will protect...
By Fagusa above, thank you for your kindness as her mother. Please bless this child with a name before I am swept away by the River of Souls. Please.
Oh. Like how a transient raven butterfly, a fleeting papilio castor, perches on the twig of death. Castorus. That shall be her.
That's...
The sound's back. What is making that ruckus?
Living ones, don't waste your time bickering. The Netherrealm's wrath is...
Black Tide creations. When did they miss? Please fight them with caution.
Be careful not to suffer the same fate as those Black Tide creatures!
Fight them
Everyone,
carefully,
hide behind
of
me.
course.
Stand still.
I'll take it off.
Relax.
You can't run.
Don't worry, night falls. Good night. Rise and shine.
Stand still.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
There's so many of them. How are we holding up?
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Found me.
Relax.
Oh, couldn't protect.
Say bye to breathing. Stand still.
Don't fight so I can leave early. I'll take it off. Our cube, with enough believers, lies become reality. Yes.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Here. Our souls. For the feast of strife. Upon their triumphant return.
Thank God I got help.
You?
Lord Mighty? Lord Mighty. You've been through some tough battles once again.
That black tide is endless. My death is
It's only temporary. I will find my path of return.
Lord Mighty, I have always wanted to. Why does death reject you?
I'm the one resisting it. I must resist the temptation to go with the flow. I'll go against the current. That is my destiny.
It seems like he's completely focused on resisting the temptation of the dead's whispers. He's working hard every minute to deny death. It seems his battlefield is not limited to the world of the living. Lord Mighty, are you willing to travel with us? We're headed for the Matrix inside that tower to summon Thanatos from their prolonged
challenge. Death.
That's right.
Let's
If we
challenge
can
the
work
death.
together and defeat them, you won't.
Let the person who has brushed against death
Cass, are you...
I'm not a... Rather than...
What can go wrong? I gotta exchange her.
Hey, Kafka.
Come on, can you please make it harder next time?
Damn.
This is going to be difficult. Please calm down. If you were to fall into the icy cold river of souls, I'm afraid that you really would die here.
If I was more powerful, I would be able to carry... The Rune of Recollection is here, but I can't find a miracle orb anywhere. So, could it be in that collapsed tower in the distance? That sounds so weird. Forget it. Just leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Just shout for me when you need my help! Got it! Just leave it to me!
Mem did it!
The pink squirrel is very smart.
Pink squirrel.
Why am I a
The miracle's range is limited. Please come a little closer.
I would see where I'm running at.
Aren't I a good fit for Ornyx's priest?
Of course. You're the most competent priest ever.
So we're challenging the death now or what?
Should be behind this door.
Damn.
Is that...
Shouldn't you be dead?
Wow, there are so many of you! It's little Cass and little Grape. Oh, there's also little D and the pink puppy! Trian? Aren't you... what? I'm getting even more confused.
This is the first time I've encountered a deceased friend while going upstream in the River of Souls.
It really... just like the other departed spirits we've encountered along the way. I'm also unable to sense the aura of the living on Lady...
Yup, you're right. Trian already knows that she'll not be able to return to everyone's side. But Trian believed that little Cass would eventually return to the Netherrealm. So, Trian has been standing here, at this spot closest to the world of the living, and waiting for little Cass.
Oh, it must have been...
But according to what Trian said, we're almost at the... Trian promised Trevi and Trinan that when little Cass got here, Trian would get the gift ready and be the first person to run over. So, little Cass, don't cry. Please, accept this. We finally finished it.
Aww. It's cute. There's Cipher.
This is what Lady Trevi once mentioned. The gift for me that you didn't manage to finish.
That's art. That's true art.
The holy maiden of Janus. Even when separated by life and death, their thoughts are still connected.
Trian spent a lot of time drawing this. Trian hopes that little Cass likes it.
Seriously? It's seriously a wonderful drawing. Lady Trian.
This is our flame chase journey.
Little Cass, we don't know what your journey was like before. Trevi has always said that it must have been a very harsh and frightening journey. But little Cass no longer has anything to fear now, because everyone is here with you in this flame chase journey!
That's right. Only now, when I see Lady Trian's gift, do I realize that I've already obtained so many things I would never have dared to dream of since I embarked on the flame chase journey. It's the first time I've gained so many companions. The first time I picked up the hobbies of crafting and photography. The first time I had dinner with someone else. The first time I went to the market to buy the Chimera doll I'd liked for a very long time and hugged it to sleep. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Lady Aglaya. The first time I went for a walk with Lady Trevi, Lady Trian, and Lady Trinan. The first time I enjoyed the night breeze and looked up at the stars with Miss Hyacinth. The first time I took care of Dromasis with the Trailblazer. Looking back at all these experiences I never thought were possible, it feels as though the scales of my life had shrunk from centuries and decades down to minutes and seconds. And all of them are so precious. I took countless photos in the past, but they're all black and white landscapes. I don't have a single one with friends. If I had known, I would have taken more pictures.
Yeah, let's take a picture.
Trian says yes! Trian likes little Cass and would love to take a picture with...
Sadly, being departed souls, our images cannot be captured in the world of the living.
I thought so too.
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
There won't be any regrets. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
Little Cass smiled. Tree be treenin' and Trian's wishes finally come true!
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end. Thank you for bringing me the final key.
Key? Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mrs. Life.
Well,
There was Cipher in the background. I saw her.
keep smiling and carry on bravely. Little Cass, little Gray, everyone, see you tomorrow!
There.
Lady
There she is.
Trian.
The aura of this place. We have indeed reached the end. If I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now, for the black tide still wreaks havoc in the road. I seek not to enter the door to the nether realm. Castorus, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
I have yet to make my decision, Lord Mine.
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires. I will continue to fight till I die, then rise from death until the miracle descends.
There is one more thing you should know, Lord Mighty.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I may be reincarnated as strife and death in the next cycle, becoming calamities wreaking havoc upon the world.
I see.
Is that all? Are you going to accept such a fate without
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles of our fate?
I haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never will.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters. Control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes, resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
Thank you, Lord Mighty. I will find the right decision.
In the name of strife, may you meet a fitting end.
This must be the alchemical matrix the spirit mentioned. Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky, Georios' earth, Kephali's fire, Fagusa's ocean, and Nestia's love.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind. In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather precious after all.
Whether you wish to break free from death or not, please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final time. Castorus, please, live as a human, and die as one.
According to that alchemist, the final... However, he is not privy to the past.
The past?
I saw the twins of death in Kef. The trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family.
Like his hair?
She was
Interesting.
consumed with regret over my death. That's because the Titan she became already fell at the start of everything.
You mean...
That's right. And that's why... we have to awaken... We have to reforge its body with the power of alchemy.
But Cass, if that alchemist speaks the truth, does that mean you're also part of the dragon?
According to those departed spirits, I was indeed born as... But before we talk about that, have you heard the sighs? No, not from me. The sounds that come from the memories when we were collecting the souls.
Ah, I heard them too.
I think it's probably they must have realized how heavy a price they'd need to pay. They never saw their wish fulfilled and felt that wish is the reason Pollux is...
Ah! So instead of picking up objects on...
We were instead showing things to a strand of yearning that lingers here.
But all of this is just a hypothesis, right?
That's fine. As Professor Anak now, the puzzle of Pollux's... I shall reveal what they have been yearning to know. Lady Trienne has already drawn a picture.
So we have to awake the dragon from the death to kill him again. That's a solid plan.
Then, let the ritual begin. And now, the objective is complete. That is all. Such is what Professor Anaxa always says after preparing for an alchemical ritual. And now, Pollux, I shall lift you from the river of souls and reforge your soul. Perhaps you will be disturbed by this, and your body may become horrifying to behold. But if even the slightest trace of your soul remains, the soul that once ferried me to this side of the shore, then please, look at me. I wish to thank you in person. I have obtained everything you sacrificed your divinity for. Lady Hollanette.
Did she recognize you? Oh, she must...
I'm afraid she is just another spirit trapped here. Like the rest. Please, go on. I'm listening. Are you about...
Yes.
There's no need to worry, Elder.
The world?
I understand that you chose to remain silent, but you no longer need to hide that story.
Oh, well, in that case, let me begin. Styxia, the pearl of the ocean, plagued by unwarranted calamity and ravaged by death in the fairy tale. It was the first city-state to shift their faith towards death, even before Idonia did. From where you stand now, I suppose that's a bit hard to believe. Right?
Indeed. I cannot imagine that those from the era Chrysia, blessed with eternal life, could ever yearn for death.
I have pondered the same question, child. But I am afraid there is no clear answer to it.
Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust. That's how someone once explained to me why death isn't necessary to the world. But I still can't take that as the final answer. Would a world without journeys and epics be worse off?
I take it the one who spoke this line was a general, or perhaps a warrior. I, however, did find some inspiration in these words.
Please enlighten me, Lady Amunet. Though I have already made up my mind on how to handle the authority and core flame of death. Your words might truly guide me toward the path forward.
You and I are neither warriors nor generals. Therefore, journeys and epics cannot truly resonate with us. But what if I reframe it like this? What if love is not a trait bestowed upon mortals by Nestia, but a love? No one ever invented the word cherish in the era when life was eternal. For all the good things in the world can be revisited endlessly, and every bond formed carried no risk of being severed. The so-called Era Chrysia was an age devoid of both virtue and sin. People did not truly live. They simply existed, going through the motions without passion or purpose, then waiting for something to happen. Perhaps the people of Styxia chose to embrace death not out of fascination with its cruel and fearsome side, but instead became fixated and obsessed with the impulses and desires tied to a finite existence.
Therefore, death is not a thing of fear and desperation, but...
That's right, Casterus. It is the reason we shed tears when parting ways, and also the original spark that ignited the passion of mortals. If you truly intend to deprive the world of death, then be prepared to witness it return to a
I understand, Lady Amunet. Our limited lifespan shapes all that we know and love. Not even the Death Titan has the right to take that away from humankind again. Nestia's love was the chrysalis of Gold's first blessing, but it most likely wasn't understood by mankind. We only look. If the world was bereft of death, then the Queen of Styxia wouldn't have played midwife in delivering me into this world, and I would never have lived, let alone found happiness. Thank you, Mother. I will use all the love I've experienced in this long life to complete the final miracle. My teacher, Anaxagoras, grant me the wisdom of all things. I call upon thee, the stripped dead dragon's corpse. Rises from the earth, falls from the sky. As above, so below. This is the greatest power of all powers. Unstoppable in this world. The great work that commands all death. I shall won't you embrace?
Awesome, I can fight him. What an honor.
Is the girl who once saved my life truly gone? Or will you show yourself again once we eradicate this hatred and threat?
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
I don't think I will survive that.
And I know you're anxious.
Sheesh.
Don't be afraid.
I'll take it on.
Stand still.
Found me. You took the bait.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Say bye to breathing.
Don't fight so I can leave early.
Relax. Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
There's no more need to weep in grief. I will grant you peace. Yes, it's me. I'm back.
This is the flame chase.
How familiar.
Be careful.
Not looking
They may
good.
be moving by instinct, but there is fury welling up within them.
Time for a buzz.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Stand still.
This combat. This is double speed.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Relax.
More enemies.
May as well kill them all.
Another journey begins. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Please, don't turn back to the nether realm. Oh, death. Sleep in peace. I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient death. And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid. Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls. I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you, but with the help of many people, I was fine. I'm back, Pollux. I know this might not be what you wanted. But I have to do this. So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Netherrealm, just like you did in the past. Please take me to where the core flame of death rests. I'll be going now. They may look scary, but as long...
What's happening?
What's wrong?
Are you...
What's wrong with her?
Her time is almost up. If I don't go now, I'm afraid her soul will return to Thanatos' embrace before me.
What? Oh no! Is there anything we can do?
Don't worry. I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again. Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return, all right?
Alright. I'm the best at taking care of others. Go on, Cass. Make sure not to leave yourself with any regrets. That's not funny!
It's a deal then. Please. Wait for me.
After all that, you still ended up back here.
So the legends were true. The Netherrealm really is a sea of flowers.
Yes. Just like the flower fields we tended to back then.
Is that you, Plixia?
Do you remember me?
I don't have the memories from that time, but I've seen you before during an experiment.
I see. Call me Thanatos, then. It'll be easier. However, since you recognize the name, you must already know everything about Thanatos, right?
So she's the Titan of Death?
Yes. I'm here to reforge the order of life and death in Amphorius.
You know, my sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind, she would avoid eye contact and look off into the distance. Just like what you are doing now.
Can you tell me about the last Era Nova? What did you do, Polixia?
Where should I begin? I suppose we can start from the beginning.
Her voice is so smooth, kinda. And the wheelchair is out of bones.
A long, long time ago, there were a pair of like-minded twins. As foretold in the prophecy, they were chosen to be successors to the god of death.
But fate was cruel. The price of attaining divinity was to take the life of our closest kin with our own hands.
That trial was indeed recorded in that memory.
Then you should already know that my sister voluntarily gave up her own life, so that I could ascend as the demigod of death. But I couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself? That's not fair. So, while weaving the laws of the new world, I shattered the forbidden bottom line for life and death. I reshaped my sister's soul and took the form of the great dragon Pollux to carry her up the River of Souls and back into the mortal realm. But our fates were already decided and manifested in unexpected ways in response to my futile actions. Aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind, created at the same time as death. When the living die, their souls will meet Thanatos, who would determine where every soul goes. If the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right hand, the soul is rejected by the Netherrealm and returned to the mortal realm to continue walking the earth.
That's why the Hand of Shadow can only lay down judgment and not embrace another being.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, but they were split in twain when we reached the mortal realm, never to touch each other ever again. The half of Thanatos that represents life, the undying human who grants death, that was the curse I forced upon you.
Then, what about you?
As the half of Thanatos representing death, I shoulder the fate of defying death. I died the moment I entered the world of the living. From then on, my Titan also no longer existed in this world. The cycle of life and death stopped. Souls were denied their audience with death, and were left stranded within an ever-rising river of the dead. What irony. My selfish desire to save your life gave you and the world a fate far worse than death instead. Then, what was left of my reason was left behind in the Netherrealm, where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them, all while mulling over the subject of life, death, parting, and enduring an endless loneliness.
Fate is absurd indeed. Our lives were a mirrored image of one another, like a pair of hands. Even so, We arrived at the same destination. We walked different paths, yet experienced the same pain.
I had hoped that maybe you would at least have a good life in this cycle. I'm sorry.
I lived my life well. It didn't go to waste. As far as I'm concerned, you didn't.
Even though I forced the authority of granting death to humanity upon...
Too many responsibilities were forced upon me in the course of... But I realized recently that if it weren't for your blessing, I wouldn't have understood the source of these emotions. I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing half. I wouldn't have understood the meaning of our existence.
The meaning of our existence.
This sea of flowers blooms on dead land, because we sowed it with the seeds of our separation and watered it with our tears of loneliness. Yes, the only thing death is allowed to create are flowers that bloom from blood and tears. That's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will. Nor can the hand of shadow determine a person's remaining days. Because the life and death of mortals should never be dictated by another's will.
Are you saying there's no point in Thanatos' existence?
No. No single being can bear the scales of life and death on their own. Not even a god. Life and death weigh equally heavy. We both know that now, don't we?
You, too, must have had a difficult life. We've taken quite a ridiculous journey together, haven't we? I had a feeling, even back then, that we would meet again one day. Not to embrace one another after a long separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written. And let us draw. It's been far too long. I've waited here for centuries, watching day after day as desperate spirits are denied by this lonely wasteland. I always hoped I would see you among them. But I was also afraid of seeing you. I didn't know how I could possibly face you again. But more than anything, I was afraid that you might have forgotten all about me.
I know. But don't you see, Polixia? I made it back anyway. You don't have to shoulder death's authority on your own anymore. It was always meant to be held in two hands anyway. So, let's give our core flame to her, and have her take it back to the mortal realm. Give humanity back their cycle of life and death. Our responsibility as Thanatos was never about picking out favorite souls. We were, let's tend the field together. What do you think, Polixia?
Yes, just one last step. You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame.
Have a good night. I think the quest is already done. I'll finish after that one as well.
As foretold by the prophecy, Thanatos' authority is only destined for only one person. Our fated moment has arrived. Yes, just but unlike that time.
You've made up your mind?
Yes, as dictated by fate. Complete your trial in this life. Grant you've been tempered by life and death.
I know you'll be able to give this wasteland its fur like a raven butterfly, flying swiftly.
I will. After this, the cycle of life and death will flow once again.
Just one last thing. Can you grant me one wish?
Hug me?
Of course. What is it?
Please. Don't forget me.
I promise you. When we meet in the next world, even if I have endured another reincarnation, even if we do not know each other's names, I will still hold you tightly in my arms. Just like what I did when we were born.
Casterus. Casterus, you're as beautiful as a fleeting butterfly.
I will bring rest to death. And from now on, stagnant life will once again flow.
Time flies. In the blink of an eye, the 15... When this farce is over, your soul will...
No need to ask so many times.
Then why do you drag your feet?
I simply find...
Such harsh...
I couldn't agree more.
Oh.
I know myself better than you think I do.
And they say men whose ends are nigh have but kind words. Well, that is...
Should I thank you for the compliment?
The hour of the trial has come. Do you have an answer for me? And...
I suppose there is no point in putting this off any longer.
You were saying that I'm...
Indeed. Remember what happened on the Holy... Unfortunately, for all the pains I took to reach... That is... Until if Casterus was true, if the Twins of Death can bridge...
That is all well and good.
So much feelings.
Fine. So they are...
Let those Chrysos...
Lord Anaxa, your final... The last speak, Lady Kindness, has reserved... All right.
Elders and citizens, finding of IDs.
We're just skipping that.
I will never forget the day the...
At the present time, each faction holds...
As expected.
And now...
Is there anyone else who...
No, you're the last.
I have long since made it.
Very well. May you bring...
You've done well, Finan. Given the circumstances, delivering a rousing speech to stir up emotion. Thank you all for your patience. On behalf of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of Amphorius. But before that, in the interest of fairness, Lady Goldweaver, will you, as Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the Assembly, regardless of outcome?
In the interest of fairness, I make no promises, lest it should influence.
Very well. I thank you for your honesty.
What's he doing?
The stakes are high. Let's be patient.
Cut the act! Who do you think you are, wasting our time?
Lord Anaxa, please do not forget.
Rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa.
Just vote already. What do you want?
Your vote. Cast your vote. Cast.
I cannot help but wonder, is every hardship in the world something you will
How? Oh, Circes. Let us journey to the Netherrealm and see how she will substantiate the answer to your question. We need only to follow the sound of the tides.
You. Well done, child.
Teacher.
What a twist of fate. A blasphemer. You cherish the truth. So, child, do not be troubled. As the sage of the venerate, go forth for the try. Go now, child. And when you reach the end,
you have my word, sir.
May Circe safeguard your thoughts.
You are right. Emphatically, may we meet again.
What are you?
Silence! Behold, Circes. Here at this, for this place is but.
Professor, I completed the proof you wanted.
Thank you, Castorus. The answer is plain as day. My vote goes to the Flame Chase journey and nothing else! Elder Kindness, I have deciphered the truth of this world.
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. Buy carefully and to Lenten above.
No! Anaxa, what have you done? I hope you are prepared for the harsh punishment.
Have you forgotten? I told you that happens to be one of my rare...
You put on such a grand performance. Just...
Performance? No, you are quite mistaken. If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never... Because I...
Lady Kindness, with all the citizens here as witnesses, I have observed that our...
You! It seems not everyone is ready for the assembly to end. By your leave.
Interesting. Elders and citizens, your attention, please. Stay for a moment more, if you will.
What is this performer up to? Just moments ago, all of you made a decision on the fate of Amphorius. But I regret to say that I still harbor... Tell me, who among you dare swear to Kefali's name that Era Nova will truly welcome the fairy tale ending?
Nonsense!
No one? Must... Very well. You, the one acting so wise and profound, in front of all present... No? Fine. Next. You, the one with ignorance written all over...
What are you trying to do?
Useless. Your turn, then.
Hey! Mind your tongue!
So, no one? I see. In that case, Finan, answer me this.
Professor, what are you doing?
Let him continue with his performance.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to make... And what's even more absurd is that no one but I can promise you this new world. And yet, the Assembly passed the resolution anyway. But you needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good-for-nothings. That is precisely why I am here today. To give you one... Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, hereby declare... Everything that the Flame Chase journey promises is true! Finan of Ides Elysiae, the prophesied demigod who shall succeed Kefali, will reforge each and every one of us in the new world with his complete, intact...
What?
The core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday. And the Chrysos heirs who carry the core flames today will become the titans of tomorrow. All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the World-Bearer. And all under Kefali's protection shall step into that new world.
This is your blasphemy!
It's impossible.
What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and worship you? Enough, you blasphemous imbecile! How dare you try to deceive us with all these lies?
I told you, don't interrupt me. But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. My statements are based on my experiments on the divine body of Kefali themselves. You heard me correctly, everyone. With the tacit approval of Kindness and the Council of Elders, I fused my soul with a god through alchemy and learned the truth behind Era Nova.
What is he talking about? Isn't that pure blasphemy?
I, the vile, wretched blasphemer, deserve nothing less than death for my sins. And the Council of Elders, which granted me consent and aided in committing this atrocity, should...
By the gods, even Kindness has betrayed Akam. No more.
The kindness of God. We're carefully afloat.
I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own. Lord Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
If the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders was not. Repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their...
You...
Lady Aglaya, the Gold Weaver, I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Akima's codex, as the only demigod among us, you shall rightfully...
The honor is mine to bear.
How is this
Elders and citizens, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has made his statement clear. As per Akima first, Elder Kindness of Akima, and Ligus the Theoros, in the names of Talantan and Kefili, Akima is to form a committee before the 7th action hour to conduct an investigation.
That's what...
Curse. Now, concerning Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, in the names of Talantan and Kefili, the accused must be allowed to hear the people's voice prior to the execution, for a chance at a reduced sentence and possible pardon.
Professor.
Let him die! Let him die! Let him die! Let him die!
What decision will you make, Lady Goldweaver?
Enough with the hesitation, Aglaya. This is not like you.
Let him die!
Then, in light of the people's voice, O Talantan on high, may you bring death upon him.
A sea of flowers. What is this place?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castris while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death, the living side of Thanatos. Welcome to my realm, where the west wind ends. You're still as energetic as always. Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos themselves. These flowers were originally both lifeless and immortal, but and it is my duty as the master of death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven. Similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world, these flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides. Eventually, they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit... Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Amphorius to wait for when the flowers bloom again. Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the netherworld. In exchange, please, take the core flame of death with you and complete the flame chase journey. Do not let our work... Just like the other demigods, I will stay here. That being said, it is not easy to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. If your determination Please consider this a one-time exception. I will do everything in my power for the Flame Chase journey, and for your life. The only life I can save. I am glad to hear that.
Over here!
Keep moving forward, and don't look back.
Keep going. The Express is right here with you.
I believe in you.
Listen. Just keep moving. Just forget about all the hardships.
Lift your chin up high and step forward with us toward tomorrow!
That's right. Keep your eyes on the dawn.
Onward. Show me your courage.
Partner, we shall become heroes together.
Almost there. Finally. Thank you, Gastrus. Since I've already made it to the end, maybe I can have one last glance at that sea of flowers.
Fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. It'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
What's this? What in the world are these shadows and voices?
All of this is proof that you once lived. Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through, and the path they revealed, leading. So, continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you be in vain. Over here, friend! Take my hand. Let's go home.
Let the trailblazing continue.
At last. I knew you could do it. Your soul is still perfectly whole. As if some kind of force is trying its best to keep it. Is it Ornyx's final blessing? Or... it's truly... incredible. Perhaps it is fate. Once again fulfilling its own... It seems that this is the riddle which cannot be solved anytime soon. The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. Do you recall that prophecy? At the end of the sea, I promised you that I would do everything in my power to give it another meaning. Now I can finally end it in a way that is as beautiful. The wish I once sought, but could never. Every touch, every embrace, which they will radiate with an intense warmth, sowing love. The other shore is very cold.
warmth. One last time. Thank you for fulfilling this wish of mine. The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the Netherrealm into a gentle place of rest. This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived. Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
That grand and absurd performance was what you've been seeking.
I gave up everything in search of truth. And you, on the other hand, performed as I
crave power, like a fly.
Those are your words.
But what you said at the end, did you already?
I may have lost an eye, but my vision is clearer than anyone else. You've nearly exhausted your humanity.
That's true. I've long since burned to ash over the past 1,000 years. Only he...
So, this is our last chance. How about we let go of the bad blood between us? May I resonate with your core flame, Aglaya?
Please do.
That's impossible. To persist with your soul thin to such an extent.
Just as you fight to lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals, I have my own. Until Finan grows into his position as the prophesied leader, I must continue to lead everyone on the flame chase journey.
I've long predicted this was the case. How ironic. But casting aside our ideological...
Finan.
Yes. He was born. Sadly, he is a man...
Congratulations are in order. We found...
When you put it that way, it makes me want...
Aglaya, we're back. Come welcome our great hero reborn from the ash.
I hope he didn't hear your earlier assessment.
It wouldn't be the first time I criticized him.
I'm glad. But I don't see Castris.
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
I agree.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote... Trinan, please, recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding core flame for us as well. You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching, today we bring you a soul laid bare. The Hand of Shadow, Thanatos, remembered their name from the past, and there was one who joined hands with the Titan. A traveler risen from the dead, and reborn among mortal kind. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity, to mend the rift, fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the... Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
A constellation for death.
For life and death, to be more precise.
Look! It's...
Is that Castorus?
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here for the trial.
What did she say?
That's the language of the Titans. Castorus... No. They said, I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal. Do not forget.
Professor, you... What's with that look? So, let's get this execution over with. You
never change. I don't understand. If your theory...
Of course there's a point. Even if it goes without saying, I
still don't really...
Then allow me to tell you, what exactly are we? My answer is that the Chrysos heirs. So, what are we when it comes to the very essence of the world? Our souls are tiny invisible seeds that hold records of each person's memories of the world. And we are the buds that sprout from these seeds to grow into great trees.
Is that what you spoke?
Correct. Once our just as seeds are to destroy our very that person is you. So, Carrie, and especially
Anaxa, I swear.
That is all I have to say.
Farewell, great performer. May
Circes safeguard your thoughts.
Are you satisfied, Honorable Titan?
Very. I hereby swear I have borne witness. Thus, I shall confer upon you these words. You shall transcend the peaks of purity and return to corruption.
Oh, so that's a god's prophecy. It's... Oh, Circes.
Well... But...
What is it? Maybe we're thinking of the same thing.
As you've so boldly stated, we and the world itself live on. If that is the case, who's...
But, since we should allow the children of humanity who come...
Rejoice, Circes. Sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul! And now, it
objective is complete. That is all.
Thankfully, she's still alive. Was March 7th all...
Her condition was very similar.
But she still woke up naturally.
When March awakened from the ice, her memories, can you share with us your hypothesis?
I do not have... Perhaps March 7th's memories have been...
Hijacked?
Think about it, Miss Himiko.
I'm not a biologist, but I hear that there...
Unfortunately, short-term memory. But an individual who has lost their ability to remember...
Nothingness.
The belief of the garden is that everything... The past is made up of... Therefore...
Miss Black Swan, you've guided us to...
Is Miss Himiko suspicious?
I mean no offense.
In other words, that's not a problem, of course.
Perfect.
A world that can only be... They might unleash their...
So the reason you did everything you could to convince...
I chose to remain quiet.
Remodeling a world is no easy...
You can be even bolder.
So what you're saying?
I cannot be certain. I am deeply sorry, Miss Himiko. The one...
What's wrong?
Let me take back a part of what I said just now, Miss Himiko. Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in some unforeseen danger.
Has something changed?
It's fully... Their gaze has just swept across Emphorius.
Oh, how interesting. I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding. What's even more interesting is that the...
This lady seems to be having fun.
It's,
What are you two whispering about?
Please pardon me, Madam.
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. Let's get back to the topic. Not only does this person know of Emphorius, but there are also men. I searched through her consciousness and
It seems...
Since I'm not able to find...
You're planning...
Yes, see these Herda mirrors? With them, but of course these corners of...
I see.
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, then sit back and enjoy. All right, now that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work.